The APWU just dropped a contract that could put real money in your pocket. Today, we've got some big news for postal workers. The American Postal Workers Union, APWU, and the United States Postal Service have come to a tentative agreement on a new contract. That means they've agreed on the terms, but it still needs to be voted on by the union members. If approved, this contract will last for 3 years, from September 21st, 24 through September 20th, 27. The agreement was finished on June the 2nd, 2025, and just 2 days later, the union's rank and file committee gave it the green light for a vote. Now, every member of the APWU will have a chance to vote on whether or not to accept this new deal. According to APWU President Mark Dumenstein, this is a big win. Even though times are tough for government workers and unions, they managed to get better pay, more protection, and other improvements without giving up anything. So, what's in the contract? First, wages will go up every year. That means a 1.3% raise in November 24, a 1.4% in 25, and a 1.5% in 26. And here's something exciting. Those raises will be paid retroactively. That means if this contract is approved, you'll get back pay going all the way back to November 16, 2024. So when the contract is finalized, you'll get a lump sum payment to make up for all those missed raises. If you're a postal support employee, PSE, you'll get even more, up to an extra 2.5% raise each year and an extra 50 cents an hour after 26 weeks. Some PSEs working in small post offices will also earn an extra $1 per hour after 4 years. And yes, PSEs will get retroactive pay too, based on the date those raises were set to begin. Career employees will also get 6 cost of living adjustments, COLAs, to help their pay keep up with inflation. The first COLA will be retroactive too, starting from the January 2025 inflation report. That means you'll get back pay on that adjustment as well. APWU is still the only postal union that gets full COLAs, which is a big deal for long-term financial security. Now, let's talk about job protection. The contract keeps the no layoff rule for career workers with at least 6 years of service. And now it also protects about 70,000 workers with less than 6 years, as long as they're on the payroll by September 20th, 24. That's real peace of mind for a lot of folks. The contract also keeps the 50-mile rule, meaning you can't be forced to move more than 50 miles from your current post office. There are also some changes to pay steps that help workers move up faster. Some of the lower steps will be removed and top steps are coming back, which means more money for employees at the higher end. Grade 3 jobs will be upgraded to grade 4 in 2026. Uniform allowances are going up by 2.5% each year, and you'll now be able to exchange up to 80 hours of unused leave for pay and carry over up to 520 hours of leave into the next year. There are some great updates to benefits too. Health insurance stays the same, but if you're in the APWU consumer-driven health plan, USPS will now pay 95% of the cost. Bereavement leave will now include more family members like in-laws and step-parents. And there are no more 2-time probation periods for PSEs who convert to career. Each craft, clerks, maintenance, and motor vehicle has its own wins. Clerks can now pick which offices they're willing to work in within 50 miles. There's guaranteed remote work for some customer service jobs. Maintenance workers will get regular training and more chances to move up. Motor vehicle service workers get clearer rules for overtime and seniority, and more limits on subcontracting. Now, here's what's next. The ballot will be mailed out starting June 16, 2025, and you have until July 10, 25 to return them. So keep an eye on your mailbox. This vote decides your pay, your benefits, and your job protections for the next 3 years. And it decides whether or not you get that retroactive pay. So the United States Postal Service is about to get a new leader. And for postal workers, this change could mean big things. On May 9th, 2025, the USPS Board of Governors selected David P. Steiner as the 76th Postmaster General. He is expected to take office in July, replacing active Postmaster General Don Tolino and following the exit of former PMG Louis DeJoy. But what makes Steiner's appointment so noteworthy is his background. He's not just a business executive, he's also been a board member for FedEx. That's right, the private sector shipping giant that's often seen as a direct competitor to the Postal Service. Steiner previously served as CEO of Waste Management as well, where he led major cost-cutting efforts and restructured the company to boost profitability. He brings a deep business background to USPS, and many believe he was brought in to drive efficiency, possibly modernize operations and reduce long-term losses. But others, especially union members and postal workers, are raising alarms. His close ties to FedEx and his private sector approach have sparked concerns about privatization, workforce reductions, and potential weakening of union protections. Some fear he could steer the USPS toward a more corporate, profit-driven model that might not align with the mission of the public service. The timing of his leadership also matters. The big question now is, will Steiner support these advancements or look to renegotiate down the road? For postal workers, it's critical to stay informed and engaged. The decisions made by the Postmaster General impact everything from pay and job security to delivery schedules and fleet management. Workers should be following updates, attending local union meetings, and preparing to vote on the new contract once ballots go out. The future of the Postal Service, whether it remains strong, union-protected, public institution, or becomes more corporate, is partly in our hands. David Steiner's appointment signals a new chapter for USPS. Whether it's one of progress or privatization remains to be seen. And for more updates, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I know it was short, but if this video helped you understand what's happening, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your other coworkers. And if your money is tight, don't forget to check out our sponsor, BMG Money. They've got financial help just for postal workers and all government employees. Guys, it's going down. It's a lot going on now, man, but we staying informed and we working hard. It's summertime, it's hot, and we don't need no trouble. All right, see y'all next time.